morning, ayan. So, currently, we have 33 people in the call. Good morning sa inyong lahat, and I hope you're having a great time. So, now let's move on to what we have to talk about as per our subject, oral communication and context. So, let me just skip the first few slides, ayan, and head on to our Kumustahan. Ayan, reminding everyone that, of course, our schedule for the academic track is tuwing Monday, and for the TVL naman is every Tuesday. Ayan. I apologize for the dogs in the neighborhood because it's their feeding time today. Ayan. Good morning once again. And ayan, we're now at the week, ano na ba to? Weeks 9 and 10 na. Ayan, so we are already in second quarter. Ayan, so we have, for our previous sessions, we have speech contexts and then the types of speeches according to purpose and delivery. So I hope that you've had the time already to finish your activities and read the content of the modules as well. So moving on. Ayan, so this week naman in Oral Comm will be having the types of speech, act, and responding appropriately to them. So if you're going to read the module, ayan, you will see how you can respond appropriately to speech acts and what are the speech acts that I am talking about. So just a quick overview of our learning targets for the week. Ayan, you are to describe what a speech act is, and then of course distinguish the types and classifications of speech act, and determine the appropriate response in different social settings, plus how to respond appropriately and effectively to a speech act. So that's the first thing that you have to do. Read the module, and then you have to, of course, understand the content that it's saying. And then this week naman in Oral Comm, ayan, a quick view of our weekly home learning plan. Ayan, so for 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, you are to wake up, say a prayer, make your bed, eat breakfast, and then of course organize your study area, write your to-do list for the day, and then prepare your learning materials and look forward to a productive learning day. So I hope you're all doing that before you start working, because that will condition your mind that, okay, I will study today. So, ayan. Now, we have the targets here at the second column, and then followed by the activity number, followed by the activity itself. Ayan yung ating directions for the task. So, the lesson is titled, ayan, ito nga, the types of speech act and responding effectively and appropriately to a speech act. Ayan, so first up, you have to recall your favorite movie or television show. This is quite similar to that of Ma'am Junel's activity. Ayan, though Tagalog, syempre yung hahanapin nyo doon, no? But for here, ayan, you are to recall that favorite movie or television show and striking lines from your favorite character. So you may choose whether that's in Tagalog or in English. Okay, so you are to determine the character's speech act by filling out the table in your activity sheet. Of course, you are to suppose you are in the same scenario with your favorite character from your favorite movie or television show, and then how will you respond to the character's utterance or statement. And then you are to refer to the rubric on page 97 of your module so that you'll know how you will be graded. Ayan. So ito na yon, the activity sheet. Ayan, don't forget to write your name and section, syempre, and the details that are required here. Make sure that your paper has names on them so that hindi sayang yung effort. So for week 9, ayan, you have to recall nga your favorite movie or television show, and then recall a striking line from it, and then do the activity as stated. So ayan, so you are to write the title of the movie and the television show plus the year. Ayan, kasi meron tayong mga TV shows and mga movies na magkakaparehas ng title. Okay, so it may be the same title with other TV shows or movies from other countries. Ayan, so it's important na malagay rin natin yung year so that I can look for it easily. Ayan, and then track kung kailan na release yung TV show na yon or yung movie na yon. So for the first column, ayan, we have there the character, and then of course yung line and statement nila. Sa second column, ayan, line, and then of course yung kanilang utterance and statement. So you have to put in there the exact dialogue, and then third column is the intention. Okay, and then effect, and then your response to the utterance or statement. So it would be very important for you to study muna the content of the module and what a speech act is, so that you'll know what to answer sa third, fourth, and fifth columns. Okay? So, moving on, ayan, we have here now, nagdoble siya. Ayan. For week 10 naman, we have the types of communicative strategy. Ayan, still at the second quarter. So, week 10 na ito. Distinguish the various types of communicative strategy, followed by to engage in a communicative situation and use acceptable, polite, and meaningful communicative strategy. So, how are you going to meet those targets? Ayan, so we have here the weekly home learning plan, ayan, followed by our directions for the activity. Ayan, you are to think of a scene from your favorite movie or television show. You are to identify what are the different communicative strategies employed in that conversation or situation. Okay, so just one conversation or situation in that TV show or movie. So, you are also to evaluate the scene if it employs acceptable, polite, and meaningful communicative strategies. You are also to use the rubric on page 17 of Quarter 2, Module 1 for your evaluation. If you were to engage in such a communicative situation, which strategies would you employ? Ayan. So you are to answer the following questions already as you head on to our activity sheet. Ayan. Kasi may mga nakikita ko na nag-extra mile that they actually answered the entire questions, but those are only guide questions that are reflected already sa activity sheet. I just have to accomplish the activity sheet. Okay, so eto na yung activity sheet natin. Ayan, for week 10, activity 7. So in the first column, you have there the movie or TV show. Ayan, so you are to identify or to specify there the scene, context, and the characters, of course, para mag-gets ko ano yung sinasabi nyo na and what are you referring to. Of course, you are to identify the communicative strategy or strategies being used in that speech situation, and then provide evidence of acceptable, polite, and meaningful communicative strategies. And then, which strategies would I employ? Okay, kayo yon if you were to engage in such a communicative situation. Imagine that you are with them, with the characters in that movie or in that TV show, and then if you are to react or if you are to engage yourself in that conversation, okay, what would you say, or what communicative strategy would you use if you were there? Okay, so ayan, again, it would be very crucial for you to read the content of the module before answering columns 2, 3, and 4. Okay, is that clear? Ayan, so do not forget, of course, to accomplish the mental health check-in. Ayan, so this naman is on a regular basis para we can check what's the current state of your mind. Ayan, and then parents or guardians report on your learning progress. Ayan, so engage them in the learning process. Ayan, so that it would be a school and community partnership as well. And then also reminding you of your portfolio in oral comm, ayan, for this school year. Ayan, so just a quick overview of the guidelines. Ano? So a portfolio provides you an, of course, opportunity for self-reflection and self-assessment. Ayan, and syempre for self-awareness, so that you'll be aware of which things you need to work on as a student for you to be responsible for your own learning. Also, a portfolio serves as a badge which you can show your family members that this is your current progress in our subject. Ayan, so this also encourages communication between students and family or household members. Ayan, so also it assists the teacher in giving grades. Ayan, because it is an authentic means of reporting. Ayan, so this is my report sa inyo, and then that is also your report to your parents. Ayan, and for that, you have to wait for your check and recorded outputs in the subject, ayan, to be given to you by your class advisor alongside the kits that you are receiving weekly. And then, how to prepare your portfolio. Ayan, nag-jam na naman yung printer. Ayan. So, you are to compile all checked and recorded submissions in a long document folder. Folder needs not to be brand new. It can be whichever available in your home or within your reach. Also, the type or material can be anything of your liking and any color, so long as it contains all the checked and recorded outputs you need to collate and resubmit to me as a portfolio. Also, you have to add a cover page bearing the school standard letterhead, ayan, with the words oral communication and context, your complete name and your section, track, and strand. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Also, you have to add a table of contents to your portfolio to organize your outputs and easily guide the reader. Ayan, so this is one way of organizing your portfolio contents. Also, you are to submit your portfolio by end of weeks 15 to 16, and that would be on November 5, 2021. Ayan, so you have a long time naman to collate your outputs. So, any questions, you may just type them into our chat box. Ayan, and quick reminders. Ayan, so yun nga. Expect na yan yung recorded outputs. Do not submit tasks that are not part of the weekly home learning plan. Like, last week kasi week 7 and 8 na natin, but I am still so surprised that many students are still accomplishing tasks na hindi part ng weekly home learning plan and copying actually the answers from the answer sheet. And we do not need, then we only need the activities that we assigned to you. Okay? So, also, you are to refrain from copying answers nga, ayan, at the back of the SLM. That is not what we need. Ayan, also focus only on the weekly home learning plan and the activity sheets that we provide. In resolving our FAQs or the frequently asked questions, ayan, and common concerns, you are to ask 10 people before me. Ayan, so we have that policy naman in our chat group. So, ayan, just a quick list of our activities in oral comm. So, we started with week 0, yung self-assessment natin to identify which type of communicator are you. Ako ay medyo naloka kasi yung karamihan ako pa ang nag-compute ng score, okay? Dapat kayo ang nag-compute kasi para malaman nyo based doon sa interpretation ng score, anong type of communicator kayo, okay? Yun yung point. That's why we do that as a self-assessment, okay? Hindi ako ang nag-a-assess sa inyo. But anyway, ayan, so nandun na tayo. Week 1 to 2, ayan, we have the comic strip on the nature, process, and models of communication, followed by weeks 3 and 4, yung ating interview with 5 senior high school students, and that which I tweaked to the family members na. And then weeks 5 and 6, yung talk show natin with family or household members. Week 7 natin, a poem on speech context and how it affects a person's behavior. Week 8, graphic org natin on the types of speeches. Week 9, ayan, lines from favorite TV or movie, ayan, and TV show. And then, that's for the speech act and yung response. And for week 10, your favorite movie and TV show pa rin, but as regards naman the communicative strategies. Ayan, so that's a quick list, ayan, para guided na kayo on what to do in our subject. So again, good luck to you, Modular Legends, and I hope that you're having a great time studying remotely at home. Ayan, isang malaking group hug sa inyong lahat. Next week tayo, ayan, papalapit na tayo ng papalapit, ayan, sa Principles of Effective Speech Writing and Principles of Effective Speech Delivery. Sana talaga ay makarating tayo sa speech delivery para I can hear you speak then as well. So let us know how we can support you. Ayan, for questions and other concerns, you may join our chat groups. I hope that by now everybody is already a member of our chat groups kasi second quarter na, no? Also, be a member of our Facebook groups, ayan, the Barasenyo Nation, and yung ating exclusive private group for oral communication and context. Ayan, here is where you'll find also a lot of resources related to our subject. Support our social media pages. Ayan, ang DepEd Tayo Blue Rizal Bara Senior High School, and then ang pages ng ating Barasenyo SSG and Youth Formation. Also, as regards our SSG election, we're just waiting for the officers coming from 11 UMS A and B, Aristotle and Socrates. Ayan. So, we're just waiting for the winning class presidents, and then we can head on directly to the elections. Ayan. And with that, thank you so much. Ayan, and check out my socials and to get to know more about me. Thank you and see you around. Ayan. Keep safe, everyone.